Hello everyone. Today we are going to see how we can use Jupyter Notebook inside VS Code. First, open the working directory where you want to create your notebook files. Open the folder. If you already have created, open that one. Otherwise, create a folder. Let's say I'm going to name it data analysis and select this folder. So now we are in this working directory. So here, open terminal, new terminal. Yes, I trust it. So we are in working directory, that is data analysis. Here we are going to create a virtual environment. Why we create virtual environments? Because when we are working in multiple projects, so we install libraries as per our requirement, right? So sometimes there is a conflict in different libraries or different versions. So the better approach is to create a separate working directory for every project and install the required libraries only into that environment or only that project directory, right? So let's create a virtual environment here. For that we use Python -m virtual environment, and then the name of the virtual environment we are going to give to this virtual environment, right? So now this will create a folder with the name my virtual environment inside the data analysis, right? So it has created a virtual environment inside our working directory. We are going to activate this virtual environment. We'll say dot in dot represent the current directory, means data analysis. So inside data analysis there is a folder my virtual environment, and inside that there is a folder script, and inside that there is a file activate. Now press enter. Now this has activated our virtual environment here, right? So currently it shows that we are in virtual environment, but it also shows that the base environment or the default environment is also active, right? You can deactivate this environment using the conda deactivate. Now default environment is deactivated. Now we are currently in virtual environment. So whatever we install here will that those libraries will only be installed in our virtual environment. So now install Jupyter extension. Click on the extensions, search for Jupyter. So click here and then install. So this Jupyter extension is installed. Now create a file inside your the main directory. Let's say my first notebook.ipynb. This is the extension of interactive Python notebook. So when you are going to create a Jupyter notebook inside VS Code, you have to give extension like this one, right? ipynb. This is the abbreviation of interactive Python notebook. So this is the interface of interactive Python notebook. We have two cells here. One is for code, add code cell, and this is another cell that is for markdown. This markdown cell is basically to write plain text for the user or the programmer, right? You can say this is my first notebook. Just click here. You can create a code cell where you can write Python code. Let's say we can write print this is my line of code in Jupyter Notebook. So to execute the Python code inside the Jupyter Notebook, you have to select a kernel. What is kernel? Kernel is basically the engine that executes the code within the Jupyter Notebook. So you have to select the engine. So now here we have the Jupyter server or the Python environment. So what we are going to select is Python environment. Inside Python environment there are certain installations, so we have created our own virtual environment. We are going to select this one. Now then click here, execute cell. So this is going to ask you to install the kernel. If you already have installed this kernel package, so the code will be executed. If you have not installed, as we did not install this in our new environment, right? So it is going to ask us install this package. So we have to just click on this install. It will install the Python package that will allow our Python environment to act as a Jupyter Notebook kernel. So this will take few minutes, and once this is installed, you will get the output here, right? Similarly, you can write some other code like let's say a equals to 10 print a. So you can write Python code here in code cell, and if you want to give some headings or want to put some comments for the user, or the programmer, you can write inside the markdown, right? Let's say you can say read data from file. So this will just be displayed as a plain text. So after that you can write some code to read data from the file and then display or whatever the analysis you are going to perform, right? To perform data analysis, you need to install some Python libraries such as Pandas, NumPy, Seaborn, Matplotlib. So you need to install these libraries in your virtual environment before accessing them. You can write a prompt like pip install Pandas, NumPy, Seaborn. Okay. So this is how you can install your required libraries inside the virtual environment. So once your libraries are installed, you can import those libraries and call them, right, using the import command. Import pandas as pd, let's say. So this command executed successfully, it means our libraries are installed. So you can check NumPy as well. Import NumPy as np, or you can check the installed libraries using the list command, pip list command, to see the installed libraries. So this will show you the libraries that you have installed inside your virtual environment. So this pandas is installed. This kernel is also installed, that is used to run the cells individually in the Jupyter Notebook. So these are some libraries that you need to install, and then you can write your code inside the Jupyter Notebook. So this is how you can create a Jupyter Notebook inside the VS Code.